Hey guys, this is Amy coming to you with my post-op update for weeks 81 through 95, I think we're at now. We're coming up very close, very soon on 2 years since my duodenal switch surgery that I had with Dr. Paul Enox in Raleigh, North Carolina on June 24th of 2015. At my high weight, before surgery, my highest weight of all time was in the low 300s, but when I was having my consult, it was 275. On the day of surgery, I weighed 265. Weird even numbers, tens, I don't know, but it's what happened. Last time I came to you, I was at 154 pounds. And this week I weigh 164 pounds. All the numbers are matching. So I'm 10 pounds up from the last time I came to you. And actually, amazingly, I am 100% okay with that. And I'll talk about that. Essentially what's happened since I checked in with you last, I continued to lose in spite of eating a really large number of calories. I would say probably over 3,000 calories a day, like really putting in an effort, mostly getting in a lot of extra fat, which balloons the calories. The weight loss did stop. I touched, I think it was 149 or something like that for 1 week, and have not seen it since. And that is fine. I started getting what I would feel like is kind of too thin for me. Too thin for me in terms of my comfort level. My surgeon only wanted me to get to 160, and I was pretty happy in the 160s. So that was kind of where I was trying to get back to. It's not that I'm too skinny. I'm not, pretending like I'm all that. But I do have my plastic surgeon, and more on that later, indicated I probably have about 11 to 15 pounds of skin that need to be removed. When that happens, obviously some additional weight will come off. And that'll be fine too. I just really want to look, feel, and be healthy. So that's kind of what I'm working towards. I don't have a specific hard number in mind, but I will say the surgeon's goal was 160. I try to stay within about 5 pounds of that. If I start to creep into the high 160s, I just cut back a little. Exercise a little more, cut out some of the snacking and things like that. Just check the scale more carefully for the next couple of days to see if it starts coming back down. And unlike every other time in my life prior to surgery, my eating and exercise behavior have a very direct and pretty immediate impact on my weight. I had some metabolic issues I've talked about, some obviously diabetes diagnosis, and weight loss was a real challenge for me, as it is for so many of us. Where it seems like the harder you work, your work is not reflected. Your level of effort isn't reflected in the weight, and it's tough. If you hear a snoring dragon, that's my beagle, who has hidden out underneath the desk where I'm recording, so the echo will be extra loud. He's working on a whole Smaug the dragon thing, so we'll see how it goes. So let's see. I'm still working on trying to find that carb intake balance, but I think I'm doing a little bit better with that. That's sort of a constant struggle for me. It's not so much weight, it's just, it causes me discomfort, and I mean, it's not a great experience. I spend more time in the bathroom. Nobody wants to live like that. So for me, I have strong motivation for trying to do things the right way, as do we all. And I don't know for sure if this responsiveness of my body to my weight gain and loss efforts is going to stick past the 2-year mark, or if that's a temporary thing, or if that's just how my body is now. I don't really know, but I hope it sticks around, because I'm more than willing to keep an eye on things and rein them in as need be. But otherwise, enjoy life, enjoy food, and have a good time. Let's see. Like I said, my activity level is definitely up from the last time I saw you guys, which is good. Muscles building, and I know that that's part of the weight gain that I experienced, which I'm happy for. I'm entirely comfortable with that. So that's something that I'm going to continue working on. I'm starting up with yoga next week with a friend of mine, and looking to get some good core workouts as well. So that's basically all I've got on that. I did record a fish tacos recipe for you guys several weeks ago, and I have not edited it. So as soon as I do that, I will get that up for you. It is a favorite of mine, and it can really be adjusted depending on the level of carbs that you're taking in. You can make, for example, cauliflower tortillas, or use really, really low carb tortillas. If you're really limiting your carbs, or you maybe say you have some family members who want carbs, you can give them the regular stuff. So there's flexibility there. You can put panko on the fish to make them crispy, or you can just pan saute them if you're really trying to avoid carbs entirely. So there's a lot of choices, but it's a pretty tasty stuff, and there's quite a bit of good protein in there too, with the fish, the cheese, and the sauce that I base on with Greek yogurt. So anyway, I'll get that up for you guys pretty soon. I know people have asked me for it and said they're waiting for it, so I will get on that. Sorry about that. I did want to share with you guys one kind of weird thing, and that is, I went to grab this out of my closet today. This is my goal shirt that I bought before I lost weight enough to fit in it. It's just a linen kind of tunic shirt, which I really liked, and for summertime, and I stared at it for a long time, trying to imagine myself in it, trying to imagine my arms ever fitting in it and all that, and it really became kind of a powerful thing for me, and so slipping it on now without thinking almost made me a little bit sad, which is kind of crazy. And speaking of crazy, my scale, I don't know if I've talked about this before. I have a bad memory, so forgive me on that. But my scale has multiple settings on it. And on one of the memory settings, I have left my original starting weight that I recorded when I was that big. And I now have kind of a psychological hang up about the time when I'm going to run out of battery on that scale, and that number will be deleted. And you would think that that would either not bother me, or I'd be proud of it, or something else, but it's not. And I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose connection with that person and my struggle. That lasted, 40 something years of my life. So I'm not sure how to come to terms with that. I mean, I've taken a photo of it, and I know that it is just symbolic. And that as I've said in other videos, I'm still her and she's still me. But for me at least, memories of that time when my body couldn't do the things it can do now, and the hard times of being as heavy as I was, and what it cost me, and the opportunities and so many things, they're fading a little bit. And I don't know if that is because of my memory issues, if that is just something we all do. We move on, we normalize, we adapt, and so that's part of the process, and it's healthy, and I'm really adopting this as the new me, accepting my body, not having the dysmorphia issues anymore. Maybe it's all going just like it should. This is probably something I should talk to a therapist about. But I'm going to start with thinking on it and telling you guys about it, because I feel like it's something that I don't think I'm the only one that feels this way. But I'm curious. Please feel free to share in the comments. Tell me what you guys are experiencing. For those of you who are further along on the journey, I'd be curious, definitely. And I always love having the chance to connect with others, so by all means, bring it. I'll be reading through comments people have left me on various things on my videos. I, as you can imagine, have dropped the ball running around and doing things other than keeping tabs on my account, as I should. So I'll be doing that in the next couple of weeks. So if you made a comment or asked a question and I haven't responded, I will try to be a responsible member of the community and get on that. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I will try to get the fish tacos video up for you here shortly as soon as I get it edited. And I really, really wish the best and a happy summer to all of you. I'll be checking in probably on my 2-year surgiversary. Take care. Bye-bye.